Hello and welcome to all my lovely viewers in the near future. Basically, today was a very unscheduled stream. I had no intent of really filming anything anytime soon, but yeah, we're going to do that now because I actually have a couple of hours to myself, so I'm going to be attempting to draw my friend Cynic as a female goblin. That is my goal today. Why, you may be asking why the hell I'm trying to do this? Well, I have a video coming out and I would really like to make a thumbnail. So, yeah. Okay, well, we're going to start off with our lovely dry bone basics. Just, okay, yeah, I have that here. It's been a million years since I have actually used the software last, so let's see if I can remember how to use anything. I should give you a reference photo, but I'm lazy, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I kind of want him to be kind of girly, like a girly girl. Yeah, I think this kind of anime eye vibe is what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna cheat and use a lot of the features that Vroid has to offer. The thing that I'm gonna do the most on is probably the hair, the outfit. I'm cheating again. I'm using the outfit that they're gonna give us, which is this lovely little maid outfit, because he's a cleaning goblin. If you catch my drift, if you've seen what game I'm thinking about playing, or if we've played in the past, you might have seen his video. So I'm pretty sure he's posted it. Pretty sure I've watched it. I just can't remember anything because life is going by too fast. Okay, so let's go back to the face. I'm gonna remove pretty much all the other stuff, like the eyebrows. The only thing I want to keep is the eyes. I'm gonna change the nose and I'm gonna change the lips. So let's do the things. See, these ones look a little scary. I feel like yeah, that one's a little better, I guess. Okay, eyebrows. Or we can give him like little cute goblin eyebrows. Now, our go-to, something like this. Might just reuse brows that I've already have. Yep, this one looks great. Beautiful. Just change the arch a little bit. I always forget which one does what. There we go. A little bit on the thicker end of things. See her brows from a mile away. I think I'm gonna drop them though. Okay, cool. Okay. Now we're gonna remove the nose because I hate with a strong passion their nose suggestions. Well, it's usually like, I think it's just the little dot line thing. That's what I hate the most. That's why I hate their nose suggestions. We're gonna erase the lips because we don't need that. We don't need whatever I just erased just now. Lipstick? Yeah, that seems like that. Hey, angry gamer girl. How's it going? Yeah, I'm trying to create Cynic, our lovely dear friend Cynic, as a beautiful elven maid, or goblin maid. I need to change his ears to be nice and pointy. I'm gonna pull them back. Yeah, it looks good. See, like the nose, I hate the little lines, so I'm just gonna recreate everything. So I'd basically go into my own skin texture here and I create a new one. So let me edit this one. I have my drawing tablet, she's hooked up, she's ready to go. I just have to dust her off because I haven't used it in like a million years. I never touch the default unless there is something specific I'm trying to achieve, but for the most part I don't touch it. My color palette, I usually just keep it the same here, all on this extra layer. So I'm going to put on mirroring. Well, let's see what I can do here. Let's see, nose, I'm gonna start off, I haven't done this in so long, oh my god, I feel like super rusty. It's funny because I started off this channel with making, well, I didn't really start off this channel making YouTube videos on this. This was like a secondary thing. Okay, this is very light. You know what I forgot to do? That's his nose, cool. We're gonna overwrite this. I forgot to adjust his nose size because or else it's just gonna look weird as hell. Let's go to nose, ears, jaw. Okay, fine. Nose, width, size, large, width, large, potty. Okay, maybe you'll bring it in a little bit. Cool. Width. Fine. All right, we can work with that. Okay, let's go back to readjusting that. Edit. Yes, I am doing quite well. I hope you are too. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for my trip. For those of you who don't know, I'm going away for a bit. I'll be going to Japan for like 2 weeks. So video posting will be very slow because, hello, drawing tablet. Stay alive. Okay, let me unplug you again. Unplug you back in. All right, there we go. Let's just erase that real quick here. We're gonna need a darker color. So usually what I do for noses and facial textures, so I grab the skin color, I go about 2 shades deeper. What does that look like? Cool, that works for me. We're gonna turn on mirroring because I'm lazy. Increase the brush size. I'm gonna use this lovely area here. I'm gonna do like a this and this because I need to know where that lays. You're at work and you want to listen while you're working, and Japan, yeah. This is my first time like overseas like this, so I'm super excited. Never been. Where does that lay? On this face of his. Okay, so sometimes I like to turn it sideways. Okay, that seems like it would come down enough for me. And then we do like a this. So it's a goblin, keep in mind. So it's not going to be the cutest looking thing, but she'll still be cute enough. She's going to be beautiful. Sinista. I'm going to blur this out a little bit. I'm going to increase the brush size. Blur this part so it's not so many harsh lines. Don't worry, it'll all come together. It's going to look very muddy right now. And then we're going to take a really dark color. Very light pressure and opacity and smaller brush. And shade right here. And then blur that out with a higher opacity. I love that it's not doing that much blurring. Let's do this one. Yeah, Okay, well, we'll come back to that. It over blurred what I really wanted it to do. Let's make the brush size a little bit smaller again. He has snot in his nose. Take this color and do that. And put that underneath. Blur. Okay. Ooh, too late. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to take a lighter color for the middle of his nose. Take this, and it's going to be really hard to make a lighter color. It's already pretty pale using this color right now. Shading of that part, and then I go back with this color on the bridge of the nose. Cool. We're gonna blur this in. And then make the brush size a little bit bigger so it blends. So it adds some depth. Enjoy that game, Cynic. Thanks for stopping by and currently making you. Struggling real hard. It's been a long time since I've actually picked up this software, so. Gonna add a little bit of highlighting. Don't get your hopes up. That's all I gotta say. Don't get your hopes up with that. It's gonna be something. We'll try to make you beautiful. Okay, that's my goal. We'll try to make you as beautiful as possible. Hey, Blonde. You just passed by at the time when I'm destroying his nose. Noses and lips are like the hardest thing for me. I usually butcher them for like the longest while, and then they eventually blur into something beautiful. Eventually. I think I had this color. And then I'm going to go into the center. As a highlight, I'm just going to take off this grid so you can see a little bit. I think a little too wide. Yeah. I'm also gonna have him wearing glasses later. I'm gonna make them as closest to your profile picture as possible. So it's gonna be a nice, beautiful yellow glasses as well. Okay. Well, now that we have some shading and indentations and demarcations, turn off mirroring, I'm going to go back to the same color I had before. I'm going to attempt to do it on one side. I usually do this on one side. We shall see what happens. I feel like it's darker over here. Let me just zoom in because I'm a little blind. Okay, fine. Doesn't want to zoom in any more than that. Okay, we're gonna attempt to do it on one side. Hopefully I don't ruin this. Let me just make the brush size a little smaller though. Yeah. So a little sketch mark. Okay, so I'm gonna unzoom, and then I'm gonna make the brush size a little bit larger to get this kind of crease section as a shadow. It's not gonna match up with this line, which is kind of gonna piss me off. Maybe I'll just make it like a not as deep. No, I'd like the curve though. Triangular shape. Okay, we're gonna draw it like this, and then I'm gonna just use a magic eraser and shape it however the hell I want it to be. That seems like that would work. Okay, I'm gonna blur this out. It's a shadowing mark. Part of it's gonna be covered up by his glasses anyways, so I shouldn't really beat myself up too much. Just like this line here. Ooh, I just cracked my sternum. Oh, that felt great. Okay. I feel like I should probably shade out, blur out this part here. Like as if it has like a shadow around the nose. That sounds like a great idea. And then take this color and color in between the lines. Put back on mirroring because ain't nobody want to do extra work. And then blur that out. Bigger brush. Not 18. Maybe an 8. So I know in the game that we're actually like green, but too bad. We are not going to be green today. Because ain't nobody got time to do all that too. You have a little red nose. Let's blur that out a little bit. You had a little cold. Okay. So his nose pops out quite a bit. Kind of. It's basically a D&D character concept, because that's basically what the game is. Like, you literally are a D&D character maid cleaning the facility. All right. Next part is the hardest part for me, is lips. I suck at that part. It'd help if I have the brush on. So we have a... Just want to see where the lips end. Here. I'm doing this in the weirdest way possible. Okay, we got like the upper lip part. Nice full lips for Cynic. And they're gonna be even fuller after I make them a little bit larger too. Let's make the... Are a little lighter? Is that lighter? No, not light enough. Okay, we're gonna blend that in together. Use a big brush. So if you're wondering what the little tips on the side there, it's so he always looks like he's like happy and smiling. Because he's such a friendly guy. It'll make him look super happy. Okay, so we're gonna save this. Overwrite. We're gonna tinker with the lip position. Mouth, lips. Okay, so I like to turn it sideways so I can actually see what the heck is going on. We're gonna make the lips not thinner but thicker. Cool. And then we're gonna add some shine and some volume to the lips. So basically, if I were to give an example, and I kind of need to see an example for myself because it's been too long since I've done anything in this software. Do I have... I don't really remember which one does what. So kind of like how I have the lips like this is kind of where I'm trying to emulate. Okay, so this part needs to be darker. In the middle. It's actually really, really cute looking. I did a great job years ago. The nose was so much simpler back then. And then you have this. Okay, so let's try. It's all trial and error. This is what really happens. This is how this software really works. You gotta be committed to make mistakes. I'm gonna keep it in this layer. I'm just gonna pick the same color, but we're gonna get a darker variant. I lost my headphones. Smaller brush size. Maybe a little bigger. Okay. And I do not have mirroring on for some reason, because I'm crazy. Why would I do that to myself? Okay, I'm trying to make this visible. Okay, it was around here. And we're gonna blur this out. Okay, the upper lip I'm okay with. The bottom lip I'm very indifferent of what the heckaroonie is going on. I feel like this part here should also be dark. Oops, I think I went down too far. Right? Okay. And then we're gonna add like a lighter color in the middle. Like there, but like really light. And I think I'm also going to make the Cupid's bow not as droopy. Like that. He kind of has a little heart in the middle of his lips there. Okay. Back out. That works. Perfect. Beautiful. It's amazing. And we're going to do a little bit of highlighting. Not like it doesn't already have highlighting. I'm going to turn off mirroring for that. And then turn down the opacity Make it a little bit lighter. Help if I had that on draw mode. Okay. Maybe a little smaller. Okay. I want to make it look like he has like lip gloss on. He has very glossy lips. Yeah. Oops, that was a mistake. Maybe a little lower. Very glossy indeed. Okay. We're gonna add some shadowing to above the part above his lip. That I would need mirroring back on. Kind of like right here. Mustachio. Don't worry, we're not gonna give him a mustache here. We're just gonna blur this part out. So we're gonna add some highlight. Okay, and then a bit of a all right, so now he has a little bit of highlighting around there, and then we're going to do the same thing around the bottom part of his lip just to make it look like there is quite some volume. I should start saying she. Because of Sanita. I can't remember what name I gave him. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna do some, I'm just gonna use a different layer because I don't want to like mess up the other one. So we're gonna do some highlighting and bronzing to his face, her face. So we're gonna go around the chin area. It would help if I was not in blur mode, but in draw. So it's gonna be around this area, coming down here, around here, make this forehead a little smaller. See if it gets a little too close, I can just erase. It's the beauty of it. Okay. Awesome. Now she's bronzed to the gods. Yes, contouring. Contouring at its finest. We're gonna... What the hell did I just do? Oh my god, I am so sorry. There you go. See, the one thing with Vroid, if you have too large of a brush size, and you're trying to blur, it takes a while to like figure out where it should pull the coloring, so it lags a lot. So you have to make the brush size a little bit smaller in order to pull in those side feature. Make everything look smaller. Okay. I like how the forehead's looking. Let's fix the sides here. Can I make this a little bigger? Just, you know, end my suffering. Beautiful. All right. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Right now I'm in the process of contouring our friend Cynic here. I'm making my friend into a female maid, goblin maid. But instead of a green goblin, we're just gonna keep it like this. So, I'm trying to figure out how much of this chin I want to get rid of. Okay, how about that? Beautiful. Okay, looking good. She's looking pretty. I'm reusing a lot of the features that I already made because I'm lazy. So like I've already made eyebrows in Vroid. You could make your own. I think I made this in GIMP and then I just imported them in here, but I did not feel like remaking that again. Ooh, let's just color this in here. Actually, just do yes. We're just gonna also, you know, like we're gonna add like a reddish tone over top after. Actually, yeah, let's do that right now. So, we're gonna give him a bit of a blush. I'm pretty sure there is a feature for that in here. Okay, I'm gonna sample his lips as a coloring. How's this? It's like an orangey red. Very bright. Oh, did not mean to have so many layers. Okay. That's too dark. Maybe that color, because when you blur it out, it's gonna look like what? It'd be a lot of work to blur out, but it's doable. I'm gonna go a little on the pinkier side. A little bit lighter. Okay. It'd help if I was on draw. Oh, look at that. He has a little blurry, animated, kind of anime looking blush line here thing. English is hard today. Brain is not doing its job. We're also gonna make Cynic like as if he's like shy, nervous. So he's gonna have blush going like red tipped ears. So I want this to travel from like all the way there. Looks horrible right now. Just trust the process. We're gonna try to blur this all in. Can I make you a little bigger? I don't trust the process, do you? Because I don't. Exactly, you know the spirit's never too much blush. You know what, I think we need more blush, you know, just to pull it in underneath here. Where did the ear part go? Like, where does that go? tip of the ear, so I'm gonna make this a little smaller just so it's not gonna disappear. I think we do need more blush. I think that's what it's calling for. Like, I can't see how it would not work if you don't put more blush. Sorry, buddy, but you gotta put more. You gotta go across the whole thing. Thanks. I was trying a new feature of like something similar to what I usually do, but it's slightly different. If that made any sense. New and different at the same time with those lips. He's gonna be like the e-girl of goblins. Yeah, the dip in the middle. And because it has the dip in the middle, I need to pull this up higher to, you know, counteract that dip in the middle for the lips. Maybe a smidge too high. I feel like I'm catching your drift though. Okay. Super nervous, but super cute. She got a sunburn. That's kind of what it's looking from a distance. We gotta fix the sides. Okay? Okay, we gotta do that. I feel like I need to make this rounder. Anything I can always erase. This is why I do things in multi-layers. Multi-layers is where it's at. So if you did things in like one layer, you're screwed. Okay. I'm gonna blend this to the gods. And then lower the opacity. Increase the opacity. Blurring. Oh, I'm trying to trust this process. I have no idea how I feel about it though. It's workable. Beautiful. Okay. Just gotta make the ears and cheek highlight connect. That's where it's coming to. Okay. And then blur this. And then it has to draw into here. Okay. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Blur. Okay, and then do the same thing with right here. It's because of the stupid line. Goes up into here. Blur outwards. this part. Blur out towards this way. And then blend here. Maybe we can pull some of this down. Then blur this way. I mean, this can get covered with some hair. You know what? That's what I'm going to tell myself. All right. Very sunburnt, sun-kissed. I think I could also decrease the opacity of this layer. That works. See, look at that. Beautiful. We trusted the process and it worked. Lovely. Okay. Sorry, I'm drinking a green tea lemonade from Starbucks. So you might hear the ice jingling every once in a while. Okay, so where should we add more detail? I'm gonna add some freckles, because I don't know if Cynic actually has freckles, but I feel like it would look cute. So we're gonna save this, overwrite, but I'm gonna make that in like face paint layer. Is there a freckle option? I don't really remember. What's this? Random? Oh, making age lines. Glitter around the eyes. Ooh, that gives me a good idea. We're gonna go to custom. We're just gonna make a new one. Gonna do some eyeshadow. Okay. Can this be any closer? Let's get us some earthy browns. How dark is this? Okay. Just, you know, do little polka dots every once in a while, every other area. I can't see how far spread they're going. And then we're gonna make them smaller. Smaller. There you go. My mouse did not want to listen to me. Do, 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 do. And then I'm gonna blur some of them out, and like having them fanned out, blurred out. You could do this with mirroring, but the only problem with that is that you get the exact same freckles on the other side, so then it just looks perfectly imperfect, but like not in a good way. So randomization is your best call. I can't tell how many I've done and how they're looking. Sometimes you draw it and you can't see it on the mesh. That does not help me. Beautiful. I'm gonna blur out some of those like bigger ones. Mouse, mouse, mouse. Okay. Come back. Okay, there you go. I was like, I couldn't find it. Blur. Just looked a little too big, you know, just kind of shrinky dink some of those. It's like an e-girl with freckles, yes. The maiden e-girl of freckles. And we need some on the other side. Okay, let's do a couple going up the cheekbone here. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. See, like up here where people not really paying attention. Ooh, girl, that is a little too large. You could probably get away with mirroring over here because people aren't really looking at that. Yeah, that looks good to me. We're gonna do the other side. Can I get away with a heart-shaped one? Yes, thank you. That's what we strive for. Chef's kisses around here. Okay, that did not look like what I thought that was gonna look like. I will come back to that heart shape. Freckle. Let's travel up your face here. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. Let me just find my mouse here. Just gonna go back to that 8. Okay, this is turning out to be quite hard to look at. Okay, maybe turn off this. And then connect the dots. That look realistic? Can that pass? Is that passable? It's a heart-shaped mole underneath his eye. Beautiful. Yes, it does. It's passable. That's all we care about. Alright, that's his makeup. Cynic, you're looking great. I hope you enjoy. Okay. I feel like we should add some more stuff for the face. Oh yeah, I was gonna add some eyeshadow. I was like, there was something I wanted to do, but I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna do it another layer. What eye makeup are we feeling for this one? What colors are we feeling? Burnt orange. I love burnt orange. I'd paint my bathroom burnt orange if it wasn't all tile. How high do you come up? You're a little too dark there. Right? Same. They're just freckles, you know. It's not acne scars, it's just freckles. I don't know what you're talking about. They're only freckles. What I see on my face. Okay. God damn it. I do this every time. I always forget to put on mirroring, and then I start drawing, and then I'm like, yeah, it looks great. And then you zoom out and you're like, why is it only on one eye? What is happening? Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Okay, we're gonna really blur this out because I don't want the eyes to be taking away the spotlight of his face. She's looking too good to have this be taking away all that drama on her face. Smoky eyes. You know, I don't do makeup, so this is the hard part for me. A million years ago, I used to actually put on makeup, and then I realized how lazy I am, and so I stopped. The end of my story. Like, I like the idea of like the nice bright orange, but I also don't want it to be like bam in your face orange. So muted. You could put some highlight on it. No, I'm on eraser. What am I doing? It's kind of hard to do a highlight if it's already... Maybe I can make it like a sparkly. Gonna put it like a white. Gonna blur. Does that work? I think it's like a glittery orangey color. Is it giving glitter? But is it giving like a natural glitter? I don't know. It went from being like, yes, use orange, I love burnt orange, to go to brown, brownish orangey. Shimmery. That's the word, shimmer. With a bit of a shimmer. There we go. Can you hear me ferociously clicking? I feel like I'm missing this one corner and it's pissing me off. There we go. A shimmer. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna come back. What is brown? But just exactly. It's just burnt orange. It's just the same thing as a brown. Same thing. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna leave the face alone before I get carried away because I'm not really sure what I want to do with the rest of it. I'm just gonna overwrite here. Okay. So Cynic has curly hair. So, I'm thinking of just doing a whole thing from scratch. I wonder if I have in my own customs of something. Okay, hear me out. This is not what it's gonna look like, but kind of in the lines of like, I kind of actually like that though. With the brown and then like the curls coming out. But anyways, why is this kind of hitting? But something like this, cause he has curly hair, but we're gonna do like a curly kind of vibe around the perimeter of his face. And then, I know he grew out his hair recently, so it's a little longer. But something about this is actually like kind of hitting it for me. But change it up. Let's go with a new one. I feel like it's probably the color combination. Like that blonde was doing something for me. Okay, so something exactly what I had before. Okay. See, this is the hard part. When you haven't used Vroid Studios in a really long time and you're trying to like do hair, you're like, what? How does this work? You want me to do what now? Where am I putting this? Okay, so curls, huh? We speak of curls. He has like a 3A curl kind of pattern. Boop. Okay, that's way too thick. Width, thickness is gonna be brought down. How large are you now? Okay. Okay. So he has a light brown, but I don't want it to be like blonde kind of brown. Oh, how about we do it's like an ash brown. But we're gonna have some depth and layers. It's gonna be something like this. For now, we'll put it this color just so I can see it against the other one. So it's gonna be long, tedious, and boring, so I apologize, but normally if I was making this as a video, I would just fast forward. But now you're gonna see in real time what this actually looks like and how annoying this process is. Have fun watching this. All right, basically, I make these lovely little squiggles. And then you have to go back in and then readjust them. It's kind of annoying. So for example, and I should probably make my life a little bit easier and actually use mirroring and stuff like that, because that would make sense. Yep, each individual curl, you got to go through that little bad boy. It's so annoying. It's also why I don't really make too many Vroid videos these days. Just takes so long to edit. You gotta crop a lot of things. There's not really much going on. I just have to keep babbling. I guess I could talk about myself, which I'm horrible at doing. So when I originally planned on making YouTube videos, I actually really wanted to make more of like travel stuff, because I had originally planned on going on like a few trips that year. I was planning on starting my YouTube channel, which was the lovely year of 2020. And then the world was like, "Ha, you thought you were going away. You're so funny. Sit your ass back home." So I was like, cool, great. I guess I'm not doing anything. I had bought myself a gaming computer, which is this computer. And so I started using Vroid Studios in 2020, and that was because of COVID. So I went online and I saw this software and I was like, oh, this is cool. I kind of want to make my own video game, because I took up video game development. That's the words. And yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna make my own video game. So I started, and I was like, I want to make my own characters. So I started and had to look for different softwares, and that's how I came across Vroid. So since 2020 is when I started making characters, but I realized that there wasn't that much variation in characters, and like people didn't even know how to like change their skin tones of the character, because back then it was different. Software now is beautiful, it's easy, so much easier to use than it was back then. But yeah, see we got like five curls. I got 100 to do. This is gonna take forever. I'm gonna turn on mirroring so you don't have to sit painfully through all these curls. But yeah, so 2020, I was like, cool, great, I'm gonna start YouTube anyways. So I'm gonna just, oh god, I didn't do this. Did I readjust my settings? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make YouTube videos on how to edit these characters. Maybe I could help other people, because I had to figure this crap out myself. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, this software is easy and hard all at the same time. Like, they made making your character very easy because they gave you like a whole stencil to use, but then it was like hard because there wasn't that much information on what you're doing or how to achieve your desired look. So like, if you wanted a character with cat ears, you had to make that crap by yourself. I don't, what is happening on that one? Okay, cool, whatever, that's gonna be like that. We'll have different layers. Oh yeah. But yeah, when I originally planned on making YouTube, it was literally just gonna be travel. But then the world had other plans for me. They're like, you're starting an art channel. But then I was like, you know what? It's getting a little dry. I'm running out of material because I have nothing else to teach you. I've taught you all of my moves. So I always loved video games. Grew up playing video games. Well, yes and no. I grew up playing video games, yes, because of my family, but at the same time, I never had any of those consoles like the Xbox or PlayStation. Especially when they first came out, like later down the years after like the next hot new console came out is when I would get like the other one. So like when PS2 came out, that's when I eventually got a PS1 because my parents were like, okay, we can afford it now. So drink break. That's how that worked. Or like all my cousins were very big into gaming, so I used to just sit behind them, be very quiet to make sure I don't make any bass or noise, and watch them play video games. And that's basically how I started that career of being a YouTuber in the finest of watching people play. That's the true YouTuber, is watching people play. This looks really funny. I'm gonna fix some of these before I forget where I left off, because after a while you kind of get a little lost in the curls. The fun part about this part is that when it's in mirroring, if you have another one that's on the other side that's exactly the same, so like for example this one, it should move. Yay. The other one, so you don't have to do all the work like you think you're going to have to do. But can you see how tedious and boring this is? Like, Jesus Christ, this is why I usually crop this as a time lapse, because this is boring as hell. But yeah, so then I went from doing Vroid stuff, I ventured off into playing the games I never got to play that I've always wanted to play. So I played a few of those, which I can't remember what they were. If you probably look back on my channel, you would see that I have some what is that thing? The Quest VR. I was such a VR advocate. I got my coworkers to end up buying one because I was like, it is the coolest thing ever created. You need to try this, and it's amazing. You're gonna blow your mind with playing this thing. And they're like, really? Okay, cool, I'll buy one. I was like, perfect, bring it to work for me. At this time I worked at a physiotherapy clinic. I'm supposed to be working on patients, and there's me like, yes, bring your VR headset to work. Forget about the patients. They'll be fine. To the point that I even got them to bring it to work and then get the patients to play and be like, it'll be helpful for your like cognitive rehabilitation. You know, hand, fine motor movements, large motor movements. You got it all in VR. Here you go, practice. So I got patients to play it, got the clinic to play it. It was great. Then I eventually bought one for myself. And then the year I bought it, which I'm pretty sure was around the same time of COVID, they were like, we're not going to bring out a new one. Don't worry, you should buy this one right now. And then I bought it. And then 3 months later, they're like, and here's the Quest 2. And I was like, you sons of beaches. How dare you? You lied straight to my face. Told me that I had nothing to worry about. What the hell's going on here? Jesus. It's because this one's a singular one. We're gonna move you, sir. You're gonna go up here. Yep, that's pretty much all they want is your money. So I was like, well, I'm not buying another VR headset. But anyway, so on the very beginning of my channel, you'll probably see some very old footage of like VR stuff. And that was before I even made my current character. And then I think that was before I even started going into game development. Because I was like, I would like to do some VR stuff for the channel because I think that'd be really cool. And then it was just a lot to edit and kind of confusing to edit. So I think there's one time I was editing a video and the whole thing just disappeared. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm never doing this again. I just never went back to it. I was like, that was a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna forget that ever happened. Okay. We have a lot of overlapping curls. See, the crappy part about this is that not only do you have to do this one layer, you gotta do a few layers for this crap to look good. So, I wish I could fast forward this for you guys, but you're just gonna have to sit through this because it's a live stream. Oh, God. This is also why I want to do it as a live stream, because, I mean, like, it's painful to do on my own. But, I mean, I usually just watch a YouTube video and just go away in my own little brain and draw. I like watching Evelyn, or her YouTube channel's name is Gab Smolders. She has like such a laid back vibe to her. She's pretty cool. So I usually watch her, especially when she does like those Nancy Drew series. I liked watching those because those are like puzzle games that I would actually enjoy playing, but I'm too lazy to play for myself. And if I'm not watching a YouTube video, then I'm usually listening to music. Like right now, we're listening to, I believe, White Bat by Carl. He makes some really cool, like, retro 80s music. He also makes, like, other stuff, but I like this genre of his royalty. What is happening here? Oh my god. Is this... Okay, one of them is, like... Okay, let me just turn this like this. I think... Okay, this one's a freestanding one. I'm just gonna turn the other direction. Where are you? Where are you? Curls. There you go. Beautiful. Layer number 1, not really completed. Jesus Christ, we gotta do the full head. Every time I like zoom out and realize how much ground we have to cover, I get upset. It's painful. Can he have a fade? You know, that sounds really good right now. A fade. Okay, I'm thinking that we get the curls to only go about like here on his head, and somehow, I don't know, blend this back half to this part of his head. I don't know what magic we're gonna do to make that. It's gonna be so hard. Oh my god, you changed all my settings. Thank you. Love that for me. You're so nice. Wow. This looks good enough, right? Okay, cool. 1 curl, 2 curl, 3 curls. See, this is the less glamorous side of Vroid Studios. Everyone shows it off like, oh, it's so easy to make different styles. You just do like this, that, and the other. Don't get me wrong, I've done videos like that. But this is like the actual crappy part about it. It's like, okay, well, this is what you really have to do. If you want to achieve a certain look, you unfortunately got to sit through this pain. We're going to make some of these a little thicker. Like the ones back here. She's gonna be thick ass curls. The thickening will happen. Oh yeah, that's also, we gotta fix up some body contour. I think I'm just gonna, you know, let you guys not have to sit through all of this painful stuff. We can do the more fun part, which would be body contouring and other that fun things. It doesn't have to also be super detailed because I'm just using this for a thumbnail. Literally, it's all I'm using this for. Because I don't really feel like drawing. Like, I've drawn one of him as a maid, but I was like, not really feeling it. I don't really like it. So, I'm gonna change it. Okay, we're gonna make these curls a little thicker to save our skins. Okay, cool. Yay. Increase the height. Yes. The width of that one. You know, you don't want every one of them like that. So it just looks too structured. And also we're gonna make another layer. We gotta make another layer to fix this thing, because in the middle here it's looking a little weird. Okay, I'm gonna make you sit and watch one more painful layering of curls. Freehand. Close this group. Open this one. Okay, we need it to be maybe like a little mushroom cap of curls. Turn off mirroring. It has to be a little bit higher than this one. Just a tad. I know, right? So beautiful. Such hot curling. I love how they're like levitating off of his scalp. Beautiful. It's great. Height. Oh god. Oh, did the wrong thing. Yeah. The overlay. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll fix that later. Okay. Okay, one more painful watch of curls. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Let's just fix these. I'm gonna make these ones a little bit thicker. Turn off layering. Mirroring. We're gonna fix this section here. And cover up some of these little holes. Like, we want some of the holes just because that's what gives it that like volume look. Okay, I'm gonna drop the curl thickness. Okay. I want this, like the curls to kind of droop to one side. So we're gonna pull another set of curls going like down this side here. But like I don't want it to be super long. Okay, now we can turn back on mirroring and go crazy. Boop-a-doo. I think the one thing with this is to be mindful of going different directions with your curls. You don't want all to be like one single way. But you just pretty much have to have fun with your curls, man. Have fun with the curls. I think I'm gonna make this one invisible so I can see where the hell I am in time space. See how many of these rinky-dink curls I've made. How painful is this process on a scale of 1 to 10 to watch? I would say, if I was to be watching this, I would say it's probably pretty painful. I would give it a 6. It's like you're learning something, but at the same time, you're like, oh God, can this go any faster? Okay, so now we're gonna do that thing again where we just go through all of the curls and just like fine tune them. You know, the little details. My jam right here. Some of them I'm also going to make them like thicker. I'm debating how I want this one to curl up into it. Like, do I want it to curl into itself? Sure, it's gonna curl into itself. Okay, so let's fix some of these ones back here, make them a little smaller. That's the other thing. Some of them end up looking massive and crazy, but it's like you're just making it like that just because you're planning on getting some extra points. As in points, I mean like these little dots to manipulate the curls. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible so we can get on to more of the fun stuff. Okay. Pull this one in here. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the software has improved over the years. Like in the beginning, you had to be very meticulous of like how you wanted to draw certain things. Like I said, you had to make your own cat ears from scratch. So like using these hair fibers and then kind of just manipulating them to look like a cat ear, which was crazy. Like you had to like really think about the outcome result before even seeing the end. I did one video of how that would have looked like back then. I think it was my Egyptian model, Sanura, I think was her name. It's been so long ago, I don't really remember. But yeah, those took a lot of effort. But I'm so glad that they made it so much easier now. Like you can literally just like, bloop, just plop on some cat ears. You can manipulate them to looking like fox ears to bunny ears. It's so much easier. I need this other layer so I know where the hell, oop, that's not what I wanted. See, I'm doing that thing where I put them in the same spaces where the other ones were. So this is why you kind of need the 2 layers out. Pull you over here. One thing that we're going to actually do is add an actual thickness to the hair strand, and that will make them look a bit more like seamless and like actually connect to the character's scalp. Pull you in a little bit. I'm gonna move you over here because I can. Okay. We're making some patterns, making some headway into this. This is still very painful to watch. Yeah, I always wondered how it works on the iPads, because they always like market it as like, oh, you can use your iPad to make your own avatar, and you're like, okay, cool, that's sick, awesome, let me try that. And then I feel like a lot of people are like, yeah, it's not as seamless as they show it to be on the commercial for your thing. So yeah, like I know they had like a phone version as well, but that was also just as weird. Like it was very limited to what you can do. You couldn't really be as flexible and creative as you wanted. You had to be like, okay, well, it has to go in this position. It has to be in, like, these are my options. Versus like this, you have pretty much almost like an endless field to play around with. Well, I mean, like as in their web page commercial. Like, it's not like something you would see on TV and be like, oh my god, wow, Vroid Studios, I want to see that commercial every single day. Yeah, no, it's not one of those. It's just, yeah, their website. If you go onto like Vroid Studios and you see, like, as soon as you click on their website, that first little video thing, I consider that to be their commercial. Because they're like talking to you about their product. So that's a commercial to me. But yeah, it's like a fun software to just play around with, and like you don't have to use it just for just VTubing. Like I think this has so much potential to be so much more. Like if you're a person who always wanted to design clothes and then you were like, how do I put this on this person to make it look like I want this sweater to look a certain way? What is it going to look like? And then you use this software to make that creation come to life. I think that's so cool and a awesome possibility that you can use the software for. I mean, people get I hate how there's like this little heart over your comment, so I can't see one section of it. I think you said Blender on their iPad. You can get Blender on your iPad? I haven't used Blender in so long. If I were to use that, I would be lost as hell. I'd be, what abomination. I think the last time I used Blender, I was making a little bee, because I was going to make a little bee that hangs around my character. And then I didn't. Yeah, I can't see over that like little heart reaction thingy. It's in my way. Yeah, that thing. Thank you. You know, just add more hearts so I can't see anything. Okay, so okay, we're gonna call this good enough for me. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull this down. Okay, so everything has its own layer to work on. This one is as close as it possibly can, and then we're gonna do, can I ratio thickness? Okay, how about the other one? Can I do that for this one? Does that do the same? Yes, bitch, yes. Sorry. Yeah, I wish you can like put the reaction things somewhere else, because like when you guys type comments, I'm like, I'm going to guess what half the things you said. Oh, don't do that. Don't. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna pull this in. Three little dots on your character. Window, you can remove the toggle reaction. Oh. I'm gonna have to tinker with that sometime. Okay, so it's floating. It's kind of pissing me off. Pull that in. Wow, there's like a whole section that I missed. This whole section. We're not gonna talk about what happened. I amazingly missed that whole section. Just move your behind up here, thank you. I'm also gonna move you over here. I feel like there was another one in the middle. Cool. And that is because of this layer being a little too down. I don't want to be that sunken. Anyways, I'm gonna come back to the hair. We gotta get an idea. Okay, it's not the final result of the hair. We'll come back to that. That's another day's story. It's kind of painful to watch. And it's pissing me off. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite that. I have to figure out how to fade the bottom part here. So like this base hair. Going from like maybe this color of the sides here. Like if I were to do like this color, I'm just gonna draw out this way. Let me just do mirroring. So my theory is like from here to here across. Yeah, I sometimes watch YouTube videos on my phone when I'm too lazy to get my tablet or PC. Go to my PC, but I usually just go to my computer. But I feel like they're like, oh yeah, let's make this for the PC. I mean, for the phone, it's gonna be amazing. And then it's not, and you're like, what is this? What is this garbage? Or they do it vice versa. It'll be like, oh my god, this is amazing for the phone users, and then you're on the computer and you're like, that does not work the same here. Okay. Don't ask what the hell I'm doing here, because I'm just trying a thing here. I just want to see what would happen if we blur this part out, blend all of this. I'm debating whether if I want it to be like this color at the bottom or that color on top. Or should I just remove the base and then just start over? Should she have a fade? I'm leaning towards a fade. Fade sounds great right now. Like if we were like, oh no, an eraser. Oh my Lanta. Oh my god. Wow. We're just gonna erase all of this. Cool. We erased one layer. Wow. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's gone. It's amazing. It's just whoosh, gone. How dare it just disappear? Undercut. Wow. Ooh, the only problem with the undercut that I remember now is that this hair is like floating quite far off, I think. So, wish us luck. Okay, now how do I do my fades here? I can't remember how I used to do this. Okay, because you can't really, oopsies. Draw. I'm gonna tap my mouse ferociously, not my mouse, my drawing tablet ferociously. Yeah, see, like when you do it like that, it just kind of just builds right back into it. Ooh, it's like lumpy. No, we're gonna erase this layer here. I feel like we're gonna have to do it in another layer because this layer ain't gonna work out for us. You know, the crazy part is I have yet to save this project, so if my computer crashed, I'd be pissed off, but like it's my own damn fault. Overwrite, no, we're gonna create as new. I'm gonna save. There we go. Amazing. It's like when I was horrible at that. As a kid, I would like make video projects and I'm like, yeah, I want to save my project. Forgot to do it the whole entire time. Basically create the whole thing, complete it. And then I'm like, oh, I never saved. And of course, the time when I press the save button is when it's like, you know what? You never saved. So I'm going to make you learn a lesson. I'm going to crash right now. And then it did. And then you're crying. And then you have to redo the whole entire project. Okay, let's do some body features. So in this game, we got some thicker ass thighs. So waist. Yeah, all the time. It never fails. It's like, oh, you didn't save that one time? Okay, great. I'm gonna crash on you right now just to watch you suffer. Waist. Beautiful. This is like as far as you can go with the waist without making it look crazy. I mean, you could always do manipulation and be like, I would like it to be a waist size of 10, but then it just looks like this, and then their legs are completely disproportionate. So I'm gonna stick with 1. That's funny. What does 2 look like? 2 is fine. That was great. It's just the calves are like not proportionate, so we're gonna keep it as a 1 because I'm too lazy to deal with the calves. And I don't think you can make the leg width, like the calves, any better. But of course they give you some titty physics, so that's a thing that you can edit and like resize. But does the character Yeah, I mean, I think she was rocking in the chest area too. I don't really remember because I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure Cynic pointed it out. Chicken legs are the only option that you get. Thick thighs and chicken legs. Okay, there we go. Chest size has increased by a tiny bit. Sure. We are going to edit the textures of her hand. Okay. Default layer. Okay, somehow we're gonna make this mushroom cap. We might end up removing this mushroom cap completely. Because I don't know how in the heckaroonie I'm gonna... Hello? No, we're not allowed drawing on that. Oh, it's because it's not in the same area. Are you kidding me? Okay, because it's shaded. What happens if I use this color? Wow, same. How do I make it more boring? You suck. Part of me is just leaning towards like the oh yeah, I think Val mentioned that game coming out. Wasn't it like you can make a really pretty character customization? She told me about that game. I don't know if she mentioned it in a stream or something, or a video of hers or something, or she just mentioned it on Discord to me, but I remember she mentioned that game, and I was like, let me look it up. But yeah, it looks really pretty. It's like, I don't know the gameplay of it at all, but the character design kind of reminds me of that video game called like IMVU or something like that. Okay, so hear me out. We're gonna get rid of this mushroom cap because it's gonna piss me the hell off. Okay, so we're gonna do lines of demarc. You know what? Make my life easier. Oops, not that much. Not that much erasing. We're gonna do mirroring. I might play it depending on what the gameplay is like. I have not yet looked into that game. But yeah, it really gives me the IMVU vibes. With the character customization. Oh yeah, also Sims, basically. It's like a beautiful Sims. But I mean, people added mods to Sims where you can like make your characters pretty much look exactly like that in Sims. And it's always astonished me in how beautiful some people can make their characters. Like, I'm like, how did you manage this? What sorcery? Okay, we're gonna make this fade come down a little bit lower. Like there. Okay, and then we're gonna blur these lines out. Okay, that can work. Except for we're gonna bring that hairline really far down. Hello. Work again, thank you. Okay. Drawing tablet, come on. Pick it up. Pick up what I'm putting down, thank you. Oh, she's doing that glitchy thing. She's getting old. The wires are fraying and everything. I mean, I could just buy a new one. I'm just lazy. I'm like, it's fine. She still works. I just need a new wire. Probably all I need is a new wire. I just haven't gotten that yet. This works. It's like a lazy fade. Okay, what we're gonna do... Oh, she has quite the lineup, doesn't she? We're gonna save, overwrite, overwrite, overwrite. It added new body. Okay. I don't like when games actually have stuff in it early instead of... Right? That's a lineup right there. That line of demarcation. I don't know. I would have to look into that game to really know what it is I'm getting involved in. Because I can't really say how I feel about it because I don't really know the game. What if I remove that? Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. We gotta fix that. You gotta fix your forehead. It's a little scary. But that means I can also bring the hairs down too. Crisp. Crisp is one thing. I don't know if we want to call that crisp. It's missing in action. It's MIA. Let's go back to your face. I probably should have grabbed that same color. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't I've heard of the name. I've seen a picture, but to say I've actually seen the game itself, yeah, I've not looked into it. Hey, it's Frank. Thanks for joining us. I'm making Cynic, if you're wondering what the monstrosity this is. I'm making Cynic as an elven girl, or goblin girl. I'm trying to give him a nice, crisp lineup right now, so that's what we're working on. Why? Why are you like this? Why can't you be the same shade? You sun on a beach. Ooh, you're gonna piss me off. Okay, well, what are you coloring? What do you mean you're coloring their ear? Who told you to color their ear? I thought so. I was wondering, my internet's being a little weird these days. Every once in a while it does these weird things where it cuts out. Okay. Maybe it might be a Frank thing. Thank you. Thank you. See? Mike is crispy. This coloring, though. This coloring is not the most crispiest thing in how it's changing from one shade to another. Does that work? Yes. Okay. You know what is cutting out is this damn drawing tablet. It's breaking up on me. We're going through some tough times with this drawing tablet. She's coming to an end of her life. Ooh, and it's pissing me off so much. Okay, so line up for Cynic. Here we go. Oh god, let me unplug you again. Untangle you, because you're kind of really tangled in my room here. The amount of wires I have in this room. Being a VTuber is hard. I'm not even using my avatar today. Okay. I don't remember what men's hair lining looks like. I kind of forget. I don't really study that. I don't know. I think the difference in color is because there's so on the character, it's supposed to be light is hitting It looks like it's coming from this side, so like on this side of the face. So it should be lighter on this side. So like this is supposed to be the true colors, is like poopy brown, and then the shadings over here, so then it comes to like a reddish brown because that's where the shadow is supposed to be hitting. That's my theory. Doesn't mean it's actually accurate, but that's what it kind of looks like they're trying to imply, like the light is hitting down straight down here. Okay, so I can see that my thing is flickering. What is going on here? Shows that it's fine. Every once in a while my OBS flickers, so I'm like, is it still working? Hello? Are you alive? Okay, so we have part of this hairline going here. I know it's supposed to go down. This is where I like look at videos of what guys look like or like pictures of guys and just stare really hard into their hairline because I'm like, what happened here? Yeah, but like I don't stare at that though. I know it's supposed to be the same. Oh my, because the ears are supposed to be somewhere around here. It's supposed to be the same as women's, but my brain can't process that information. I need to look at like a picture. That's just how my brain works. Because it's supposed to shadow here, I'm just gonna color this side, this color. Okay, we're gonna blur this out with this one. But she's gonna have some baby hairs because it's me and that's what I do, so. Surprisingly, I do not have a mirror in this room whatsoever. What's gonna happen, what's actually gonna happen is I'm just gonna Google a picture of a guy or a girl because it's supposed to be a female, I forgot. I'm cynic as a girl. I mean, this is just supposed to be like the outer part here. Yes, this is supposed to be cynic as a female. We're gonna fix the curly hair part later. He's gonna have some baby hairs. I just need to like fade this in, you know, just blend to the gods. It'll all work in the long run. Okay. I need this color one more time because there's a little tiny piece that I missed. There we go. Color that in. So, hairline. I'm gonna open a see, Cynic gave me a photo of him, but I'm totally not going to use that photo. I'm gonna not use that photo whatsoever and just pretend he never sent it to me. I mean, I probably could use that for the hairline. Let me just yeah, see, the reason why I'm not gonna go with the photo he sent me is because his hair's way too long for what I'm trying to do, so sorry, not sorry. Let's see. Hairline. All right, beautiful. Let's put women. Ooh, there's some really nice ones that I'm kind of tempted to do. Ooh, This one's looking crispy. This is what my inspiration is. I like this line here. We're gonna give him a nice cool feature on the side. Just shh, don't tell him. What is happening here? Why? Okay, never mind. I'm not even, we're just gonna pretend I never saw that. See, actually, the sides of how this lady has her hair, this is kind of what I'm looking to create. Something like how she has like a different color on the top and then like her actual hair color on the bottom. But I don't want to draw all that, so. We are, I lost my stream. There we go. Now we gotta do some light erasing work. Yeah, I know, right? Some short haircuts are so nice. My mom's always tempted to cut off all her hair, but her hairdresser's like, no, I'm never cutting off your hair. Your hair is so nice and long. It took you so long to get it that way. But every summer my mom's like, no, I'm cutting it off. The hairdresser, it's like a war. Okay, so let's go to erasing. We're gonna a nice crisp line. That'll be not drawing, erasing. Okay, I need mirroring though. So we want to give him a widow's peak. Be here. Cool. We're gonna erase this whole section. So pretend this never existed. Of course I'd make this little lumpy. The Vegeta hairline. Okay, wait, come back. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, stop spazzing. I hate you, drawing tablet. Why do you hate me so much? Stop dying. Come back to life. There we go. Or not. Oh, okay, never mind. It's, yep, slowly dying. All right. Well, you just missed my whole life story of coming on to why I came onto YouTube, like how I started my channel, Frank. Basically, a story in a nutshell. I wanted to do travel videos. COVID was like, you're not traveling. So I was like, okay, cool. Starting art stuff. And that's how I started YouTube. Oh my god, this thing is dying. It's like when I play video games, my computer just tells me it's time to leave. It will just start desyncing and kick me out. My drawing tablet does the same. Okay. So we gotta really pull in these sides. No, I have Vic. It's like a no-name, non-beautiful looking drawing tablet. Vic. Let's see. Do I want to blend this part out? See, the only thing is, like, I'm tempted to blend out part of this, but then like clean up the bottom part. You're like, cha. Oh my god, no. But cha. The only problem is it doesn't fade with this part. It's okay, it'll be fine. This character is only being used just for a thumbnail, so. I'm gonna fix the curls again, but I won't make you sit and watch the most painful crap you've ever watched again. I think one time was one too many. Let's overwrite the skin. Don't forget to drink your water today. Stay hydrated. Right, there you go. Your fantasies have been completed, Frank. If you ever wondered what he would look like as a anime goblin girl, that's what Cynic would look like. Let's fix the hair though. Okay, just gonna pull this in. Okay, it's coming together. I really want to fix some of these curls, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, don't really want to touch it because it's just a lot of work. Like normally what I would do is add little small ones, but I would probably just do that for like drawing's sake. Like if I was actually going to be selling this character or whatever, I'd put way more effort than I currently am. This is just, I'm just relearning how to use the software because I haven't used it in like ages. I can't tell what layer I'm on. The bottom one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, top. Oops. What layer is this? Okay, bottom one. That was confusing the shit out of me. Okay. You went too far down. Here you go. And this comes forward like a piece. Yeah. Because I'm not selling this, I don't care. I'm literally just using it for a thumbnail. Just me relearning how to use the software all over again. Because every single time I'll use a software and then I'll be like, yeah, this is great, it's so much fun using this, yay. And then life happens and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll come back to that one day. And then I don't touch it for like 6 months. And I'm like, oh yeah, damn it, now I need to relearn how to use it. Thankfully, it's really easy to use, unlike Blender. Blender, I haven't touched that in like a year and I'm like dreading having to relearn how to use it. But then part of me is like, you should really take it up again. How low? Okay, how about if I not delete, but hide this layer because I just want to see how low are you? I guess it's windy outside because the windows are creaking. It is complicated. It is so confusing, unnecessarily confusing sometimes. I remember when I took up using Blender, I bought a class on like Udemy. And they're like, here you go, here's how to use Blender. And that same year, I think maybe like a month after, they were like, guess what? We're updating Blender. We're gonna change all the keys. So all the things that's in this software, that you're gonna learn in this video, none of them apply. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. So do I get my money back for this course? No? Okay, cool. I guess I'll try to figure it out. Thankfully, there's like another person who's doing YouTube videos, and that was free. And luckily, I didn't pay that much. Like, I got it on sale, so it was like maybe like $50 or something like that. But still, $50 that I spent and wasted. How high are you? Do you use other softwares to create characters, or do you just mainly use Vroid Studios? I just use Vroid because I'm lazy. Like I was just saying, Blender, great software. You can use it for so many things. You can create characters, but do I have the patience to learn how to do that? I tried one time and it turned into a blob. I was like, what is this abomination that I just created? So yeah, I was like, yeah, Vroid Studios, cool, thanks. We're gonna stick with you because I don't know what the hell that was. We're just not gonna talk about it. Pretend it never existed. The sinful creature that I created. Yep, that's how they like to make things, you know. Let's give you an update when you're not ready for it. Okay, you thought you got full grasp on that? Just kidding, we're gonna ruin your your time here and give you a new update. Okay, so the fade is okay. I feel like I really need to like fix some like lines, because this here is gonna piss me off. Yeah. Other than that, it's fine. It's not like I'm going to do any hair bobbing whatsoever. I'm not even changing this outfit. That's how like limited. I'm not really planning on using this character for anything other than a thumbnail. That's what's happening. And then I know there's like other softwares that you can use for creating character designs, but I think just this is like the easiest because it gives you like that molded structured character, and all you have to do is just color over it, which is exactly what I did. So we have beautiful Cynic. We're gonna change the eye color. Highlight. I thought I clicked on the highlight, apparently not. Okay, actually, let's another layer. I'm gonna add like a little bit of like yellows and greens because I can. Things I plan on doing with Vroid, or not even Vroid, but like these characters and these types of videos in the future is more like showing you different things that you can do with it. For example, I know that there is you use VC Face and make your character have full body tracking without having any cool motion capture things, so just ignoring all those. Don't ask what these little squiggly lines are. I'm just gonna pretend that they work, okay? Pretend that they blend with what I'm trying to do. Ignore. And then also I plan on just bending some of the criteria that you can use these things for. So I kind of want to use, like, originally my plans for using these characters was more so for video game creation. I'm gonna test their limits and their boundaries and what can they do and what can't they do. Add some green to there. Yes, I know this looks really ugly right now, but I'm going to blend it all out later. Just want some colors. And then it's not even how I normally make eyes. This is just the weirdest way I've ever done this. Doing a lot of things backwards today. Actually, yeah, I could see that. I see the carrot colors. Yep. He's Cynic apparently loves his carrots now. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend this crap in. Blend to the gods. Make it work. I probably should have done a lot of this on different layers, but you know, YOLO. See, like, I really want to know what it's like drawing on this, like, on an iPad. How horrendous is that? Or is it actually really easy? Would you think it's easier doing it on an iPad versus a computer? When you get your laptop, you gotta let me know. I deleted it accidentally. I forgot there's keys on my... Oops, there we go. That never happened. I forgot there's keys on my drawing tablet that lets you delete everything. Oh, wrong layer. Yeah, see, like, I'm not an Apple girly. I kind of hate Apple products. Kind of hate them. There's something about it that I kind of hate. I don't know what it is. Yep, now that you mentioned that it looks like a carrot, that's all I'm seeing is a carrot now. I can't unsee it. Thank you. Okay. See, I feel like I'm just gonna really blend this part in. Okay. So now I have the other one to do, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlights in between the middle parts and bring back some of the other... I mean, I guess I could just change the highlighting thing they have. Well, in the eye highlight, it actually does have that one. In the actual eye itself, it doesn't. Let's pretend we don't see the other one. Let's just focus on this one for now. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I say this looks great. I don't. I really don't think it looks that good. We're just messing around because we can. I need drawing. Let's go back to here, but make this lighter. Yes, warm, sparkly carrot lights. Christmas lights. Carrot lights. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this one, and then we're gonna blend this one to the gods again and see how it all comes together. Like I said, I'm really just using this. This is so much extra work that I did not need to do. I'm just doing this because I can. I'm on the wrong layer. That's why it's not doing anything. It would really help if it was on the right thing. But yeah, a lot of the times I use Vroid Studios is literally to either A, teach you guys something new that I learned, B, just practice drawing. I've never been into digital arts because I never really had the ability to do digital arts because I never had like a computer that could support that. So Vroid was like my entryway into doing that. And I learned really quickly that it is way harder than it looks. I was like, what the hell? How do people make this look so seamless and beautiful? Like, I can't grasp any of what you're doing. So yeah, it was a huge challenge trying to figure out how to make things not look weird and ugly in Vroid. It was very challenging, to say the least. Very, very challenging. But I'm always up for a good challenge. I've always liked to test my artist background because I went from drawing on pen and paper to painting on canvases to testing my way at this. And it always starts off horrible. And then you gotta make your way there. She looks like she's staring at Christmas lights. Warm carrot Christmas lights. Kind of vibing with it. Warm carrot Christmas lights. I feel like I want more of that green, but I'm gonna draw this thing first. Boop, boop. And I do make a lot of weird sound effects, noises as I draw. That is a given. Whether I was streaming or not, there would be some weird sound effects all the time. Oh yeah, I forgot there's highlights up there, so we're gonna do... There we go. Awesome. Okay, and then we're gonna add that green again. There. Go into this layer. And then add a nice layer of green. Should I? Do I add the green in between? Like one eye is going to have more green than the other. Right? You need sound effects. It's like when I used to do dance. My dance instructor used to make the weirdest sound effects for every single dance move. It was a new sound effect. So you just learned the dance based on her sound effects. When she made a certain sound, you're like, oh, okay, that move, okay, got it. You're like, okay, great. So I think I took a lot of that. I adapted from that. Great fun, though. I haven't done dance in like a million years. I don't think I can move in those patterns anymore. I don't think I'm that flexible anymore. My dancing is limited to dancing on a bicycle because I teach cycling classes when I'm not at home. I was gonna make one eye to have the green, but I liked it, so we're going in for another one. I liked it so much that I went in for seconds. Okay. And then I'm basically gonna call it quits because I kind of want to go outside. And I'm tired of sitting here. you'll see the end result when I actually edit that video. I've edited the video, but you'll see the end result in the actual thumbnail. But this is what we're working with. This is female cynic. Let's exit out of this. Yeah, sure, thanks. You eyes. Yeah, I need to go touch some grass. It's been a long day. Worked on like 3 massage clients. I really need to move. Been trapped in my own brain for too long. I'm definitely gonna add something to the side here or something. I don't know, maybe. But this is female cynic. Let's give him a pose because we need to do that for the thumbnail. He needs to be running for his life. Okay? Running for his life. That's what we're gonna work on now. But like gleefully running for his life. So we're gonna look this way. No blinking. Okay, we can blink for now, I guess. So I have to make you stare in a different direction. Happy, smiling, yay. Very happy, running for his life. But we can't have him sprinting. We gotta make it look gleeful. Oh, I forgot to change shoes. Oh, we gotta do that. Wait. Go back to the outfit. In this game, you get killed a lot, so it's gonna give you some bandages. This, cool, great, awesome. Your legs, socks. I think I gave the other one, so I'll use this one. Nice Alice in Wonderland socks and footwear. For your feety weeties, okay. But that covers up the lovely socks. Feety weeties. Nope. Perfect. I think we all have the same shoes on. All right. Yes, elegantly running for your life. That's what we need. All right. We got the thick thighs. Okay, cool. Poses. Running gleefully for your life. Let's see. We could always fake it to make it. Like, it doesn't actually have to be really running. You could be like, I don't know, some kind of pose. A lot of these poses are a little weird because like the dress physics is like a little messed up, so he's constantly showing skipping. I think there is like a strolling. Happily strolling. Yeah, like a lot of them are like, let's show off your underwear in these little clip thingies. Does he have underwear? Yeah, okay. I can remember. I think by default they have underwear. Like I kind of want to just pretend that he's just doing something. I can't remember what some of these things are doing. See, there's too much like dress folding. Yeah, this one, I think this could work. Okay, this swaying side to side. Let's change this background color because I just need to crop this anyways. Bright and friendly. There's absolutely no green in his outfit, so that would prevent any weird things happening. Okay. I'm gonna pause the arm swing like here, legs tilted. I'm gonna change the eye position. Or should it be like, because we're gonna have something like chasing him, but he's like unaware of something chasing him. I don't know. I'm debating on how I want to make this thumbnail. It's probably just gonna be zoomed in anyway. It's probably gonna be like about these. And then I'll probably hand draw some extra curls because it'll be easier that way. Overall, it looks great. I think that this actually works. I'm just gonna unzoom, place like that. Camera features, picture size, square. All right, well, that's basically it. This is Cynic in a nutshell. We don't need wind because I'm not doing all that. Like, you can do all these other cool things that I never do because I'm too lazy to really figure them out. But expression, let's zoom into this facial expression. I think the facial expression's okay. She is like a little French maid. That's what Cynic's looking like, a little French maid. Anyways, I hope you liked this stream and had fun. You got to learn about me and why I started YouTube. I don't know when I'm gonna do some more Vroid stuff. It's gonna be in and out from now because I will be away for about 2 weeks or so. So he's not fully angry. He looks like happy French maid. Just thick eyebrows. Rawr. It's a happy face with angry eyebrows. Don't worry about that. Don't judge. Don't judge Cynic. He's just, you know, he's going through it, okay? But anyways, I will check you guys later and see you in the next one. I'm gonna end the stream now and hope you guys have a great weekend. You'll see what video this is related to by Friday. So if you want to check that out, check it out on Friday. And you'll see the final copy of what this ended up being like. But till the next time, bye!